Okay, you guys, so video number 2, we've got that bench hooked to our table. Okay, I've got my lino that's been pressed 25 seconds, so it's still malleable. Or flexible. I pressed this a little bit ago before I just taped this video 1, and so we're still good to go. Now let's talk about carving. So once again, there are different blades, okay, that we have. I'm trying to get this right. There it goes. So that's a V cut. That's a U cut. All right, and then these ones, that's the channel U, just to the side, and then this is the little guy. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to learn how to safely carve today and get comfortable with the tools, and then play with your figure out which blade does what for you. So first things first, I'm going to put the ball of the handle into my hand, wrap my fingers around like this, left to the left, middle finger there, and then your pointer finger goes on the top. Okay, so that's how I'm holding it, like that. Okay, the linoleum always has to be touching the front of your plate for stability. So it can be like this, it could be like this, or it could just be on a one little corner. You're always going to be moving this as you're carving, so the safety is number 1. Also, your hand is never in front of your knife or your blade. It's always in the back. Okay, so you always keep your hand back, and then we can go ahead and we can start pushing down a little bit and lifting out. Okay, so that's just what I removed, that little cut there, and you can see it. So I'm going to go back over that just a little bit because I'm going to have to remove a good amount. So what I'm really looking for in my tools is which can remove the biggest, which removes the littlest, which one's easiest to do. A curve, can I curve? Once again, turn your hand and go off the page, keeping it secure, keeping your hand behind, turning, and secure. Okay, so I'm working on really which tool does what. Here's the next one. And how am I removing? What removes the most space? This one clearly removes more, but it doesn't go as deep because it's not a V, it's a U, which makes sense because there's no point. Okay, and I'm going to turn, and maybe I'm going to go and see maybe what would give me the best texture if I'm trying to do. Okay, but the big U is going to remove the most. Okay, so you're going to keep doing that. If you need to heat it up while you're doing it, go ahead if you're thinking you need it. All right, and then I'm going to just keep changing my blades. Okay, it's not in all the way. All right, it needs to be maybe undone a little bit. There we go. And now it's in there, and now it's nice and secure. And I can now, again, making sure I'm always on a point, keeping my hand behind, I'm going to remove. Okay, I'm going to remove as much as possible, and I'm going to try all of them. This one I'm not going to show you, but it is the best for tiny. When I'm done, okay, my little blades go back into my bag. My handles, no scraps, go back into my bag. Okay, my sample goes back into my bag, and I put all my scraps onto my bench, just like this, and I take it to the trash, and I put my supplies away for the day.